Presents Bob Weir and Terry Garcia of Grateful Dead.
Hey, Jer, what are you doing New Year's Eve?
I'm not going to be in Times Square again.
What are you going to do? I don't know. Let's have a party.
Where?
How about at your place?
Viewer's choice.
New Year's Eve.
Stay home on New Year's Eve and get dedicated. Order Grateful Dead Live. The party starts at midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific. A special pay-per-view event from Viewer's Choice.
Yeah, right? 1987 pay-per-view.
New Year's Eve.
And I have zero memory of this ever, at all. I don't.
Pay-per-view days, though.
Yep.
Oh boy, that was a part. It sounds like a party.
I don't know how well it did either.
Let's check with the 9 at 9.
There's no new show like Nine's new show. They do the 9 at 9. Yesterday, Paul Harding's still there, and Larry's been stuck there for 30 years. 9 at 9 is just a way to kill some time. Let's do the 9 at 9.
Good to check in with Sarah Jindro. We haven't seen her in a while. So she's looking great. She's doing really great. Yeah.
All right, you might see a whole lot more of Popeye in 2025. The cartoon spinach-loving sailor is one of several characters that will lose their copyright status and enter the public domain. That means the public will basically have free reign to distribute and create any works involving Popeye. Other things entering the public domain in the new year: Tintin, the old-timey dog cartoon character, and Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms, and the musical Singin' in the Rain. So I wonder what that means. You just could remake it, do whatever you want with it.
You don't pay royalties.
Yeah.
You know, it's so you can use all the music and the images.
Yeah.
When you see those like redistributed DVDs for $1 at the dollar store, and yeah, it means there's no copyright. They don't have to pay any
You don't have to
licensing.
pay royalties.
Gotcha.
So. Number 8, a new pregnancy trend is starting to gain traction in China, and you don't even have to be pregnant to take part. In fact, Chinese beauty standards are making some women feel like they're past their physical prime by the time they're 30. So they are holding maternity shoots with fake bellies while they are still in their 20s. They want to capture pregnancy photos when they, quote, don't have wrinkles. They also like the idea of, quote, looking pregnant. I'm saying a lot of quotes here, because I want to make sure that I'm not, I'm just
no,
reading
this
the
isn't
script
you. You're
here,
just
okay?
reading what they're saying.
Thank you. Critics from...
So they want to look pregnant without gaining weight.
Right.
Okay.
Critics from other countries joke they should take their 70th birthday pictures now.
I mean, come on.
Wow, that was funny. Yeah. Yeah, Morgan, what do you think? Yeah,
I surely didn't take any professional photos when I was pregnant. The only ones I have are like me, like caught on a side, like by mistake, like at a baby shower. And I'm
Those are probably the best angles too, right? Yeah, those are the real good ones.
Like I don't want to remember. It's fine.
You have no picture of you doing like the, you know, like the...
No.
Oh, I got a bunch of those. I'll be honest.
I went, and then I was never into like people like, don't
can I touch
it.
me. Yeah, do not. No.
I'm like, I just wanted it to be over with. I wasn't, I mean, I didn't enjoy being pregnant. I don't know. Some people really do. I mean, the end result's great, but
The amount
I
of
didn't
people
like
that,
how I
The end
looked,
result is
anything.
great.
But
the
I
amount
mean,
of people that feel the right to just randomly
oh
touch
my
you, though,
God.
it's like,
Like, let's just move through these 9 months quickly.
Yep. All right, number 7. Here's something to think about as we head into the New Year's Eve. Our friends in Greece have a special tradition of hanging an onion on their door. It's an old ritual that's said to symbolize rebirth because onions peel away to reveal many layers.
Oh.
Another tradition, Greek parents gently bop their kids on the head with an onion as a way of waking them up on New Year's Day. Or you can be like Paul Conrad here and take a big old bite out of the onion.
Yeah, he eats to, 2-3 onions a day, I think,
Yeah.
just to kind of
Ish,
stay,
yeah.
just to keep it real. Number 6, a new survey says people over the age of 70 are still getting freaky, apparently more often than people in their 50s.
Wait,
Let me finish.
no, please do.
42% of older people say that they are getting it on at least once a week, compared to 35% of people between the ages of 55 and 60. And apparently they're also more adventurous. That's better music there. They like to try new things even in their 70s and 80s, but sometimes it's...
So they're getting freaky by playing chess and playing with
Strip
iPads?
chess, yeah. Strip chess.
Okay.
this line here.
Yeah, don't read it, Dan. It'll stay with you for the rest of your life.
I know the writer who's trying to get
she's
me to
trying
read
to get
that.
you.
She's trying to get me.
Yeah.
But finish the rest of it.
Yeah,
though.
so more than half of those surveys say their libido is not what it used to be. But,
Something
you know,
to look forward to in older age.
There we
yeah.
go. All right, number 5. Once you find the one, you often start to overlook things that used to annoy you, which reminds us of this classic from the 1980s.
You can eat crackers in my bed anytime, baby. You can kick off all the covers in the middle of the night. You can sleep with the window open wide. Do anything as long as you're by my side. You can eat crackers in my bed anytime.
I think a classic is a bit of a stretch on this one.
It's funny, those two stories were pretty much related.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have never heard that song.
Yeah.
And I love the Mandrell sisters. Oh, remember, didn't they have a variety show
They
there
did.
for a while?
Yes, they
Everybody did. But she
Barbara
was,
and Louise Mandrell.
yeah, she was great. I don't remember that song at all. Crackers in my
Yeah,
bed anytime.
It's catchy. Maybe it'll
Go on and
it'll
play it
come
for
back.
Scott today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, number 4. Do you want to do something adventurous in the new year?
No.
We're going to take a different turn.
Okay.
Not the kind of
Sure.
adventurous we were just
All
talking
right.
about. This is the one where you take a trip to one of the most dangerous places on the planet. This is Danakil Depression in Ethiopia. It's also known as the world's hottest place. It has bubbling acid lakes
Oh.
and toxic hot springs, craters oozing with magma. And you need is that from something?
That's from Austin. What is that from? Austin Powers? Hot magma.
Yeah, the hot magma.
Magma.
Okay, I was like, why did she say that? Okay, you also need a special guide and permission to visit, but the views are said to be spectacular and nothing like anything we see here on Earth. So you need a guide because the sulfuric terrain can be dangerous. So you want someone that knows all the safe spots to go, and you'll need plenty of water. Temperatures can reach 120 degrees.
Gosh.
That sounds like fun. Acid baths.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Number 3, here's a dating red flag to look out for. Throning.
Oh, no.
It's people who tried a date above their social class in an effort to boost their own status.
Well, people have been doing this for generations.
Well,
Yeah.
okay,
it's
let me
not-
finish here.
oh,
It's not
it's
about
different?
money. It's not the
Oh.
same as gold digging, we're
Oh,
told.
thank
It's
you.
more about gaining more power or popularity. So not necessarily
Oh.
the money, but
Stature, yeah.
kind of goes hand in hand. So I just say to look out for the signs here. If someone is nicer to you in public than they are in private, they might be throning you. If they flatter you all the time and you're constantly bragging about your social status to others, they might be a throner.
Ah.
That's the noun. So make sure.
Yes, yes. The verb and the noun.
The verb,
yeah.
throning, the throner, the thronee, he or she who is being thrown.
Yeah,
right?
yes.
I've been working on parts of speech with my
Yeah,
daughter here.
very
She's in
good.
6th grade here, so
You're
I'm in
nailing
that
it,
mode.
yeah.
I'm in that mode. Anyway, the throning. That's there you have that.
All right, number 2. Most movies have New Year's Eve scenes filled with glamorous parties, grand romantic gestures. Then there's this one, The Poseidon Adventure from 1972.
The celebration's about to be ruined.
Yeah.
Look out. Can you make out anything?
Nothing, sir.
We have a radar target in the port bow. Keep a sharp watch.
Yes, sir.
Leslie
that Leslie
Nielsen.
Nielsen?
I didn't know he was
Yep.
Stay with us. Yeah. It's called The Poseidon.
Captain,
Oh,
look out.
uh-oh. Yeah.
What is it, look out?
On the port bow. I don't know. I never saw anything like it. An enormous wall of water coming towards us.
Oh. Get ready. This is going to be...
Is that Charlie Bucket?
That's Gene Hackman.
That's Gene Hackman?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, boy. It's hard to see the wall of water, but it's coming.
There it is.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Hard left!
Hard left, sir.
Close all watertight doors. Sound both stations.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
What do you do? The wall of water's coming. You can't outrun a wall of water.
Well, you can turn perpendicular to it.
This was a big deal in the 70s. They had these disaster movies like Airplane, remember Airplane 77?
But those are like usually comedies here, and this
The
is
Towering Inferno, remember?
Towering Inferno.
It's like a high-rise that catches fire.
Well, I didn't see any of these myself, but I
You
kind of
didn't
know.
see this?
Well, no, I mean I recognize like Gene Hackman and like some of these mega stars here. Are we gonna see
Ernest
the boat flip or
Borgnine.
no?
Yeah, there's a bunch of.
Does
yeah.
the boat flip?
Boat flips.
Yeah, it's a.
Do they make
Oh, we're
it?
not going to get to it. It's too much for morning TV.
Oh.
Well, what happens is the boat ends up upside down.
Yeah.
And they have to climb. Gene Hackman leads the charge to get everyone to the bow of the ship so they
Reverse.
can go up to the
Third.
bottom of the boat and get out. And they lose people along the way.
Wasn't there a modern remake of this movie in the last 20 years?
It might have been. I don't know. People are like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's a great movie, though, wasn't it, Mike?
Absolutely.
Back in the day.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah. But it wasn't a
You're
comedy.
the Princess of Darkness.
Yeah,
that sounds like something.
I was
you'd
actually
like.
a little. I was like, we didn't get to the good part though.
We'll
So
just rent it or stream it. You'll find it anywhere. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead,
I'm sure
Dan.
that's
Right
I
up
can
my
see why
alley.
they do that.
Rent it at Blockbuster.
Not this lifetime. Number one, if you don't have any New Year's Eve plans, maybe you might want to try this here. You can draw some inspiration rather, from Mr. Bean. Remember Mr. Bean?
Yeah.
So no.
Go to King's Road, pick me up a nice little kid.
Rupert. Hubert. Very take your what's it off. Rupert, you're sitting here.
Look at all the fun stuff.
There's your papa.
oh, is it still going, huh?
It's still going.
Now you have two classics.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna have a lit weekend.
There's
I don't know what the payoff is here.
My weekend's gonna look a lot like this.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That was good.
I just can't remember what happens.
Doesn't seem like much.
Wow, that's the thing. You don't have to have a big party.
Yeah.
You just, with people that you care about, 3's enough.
It's a nice, nice memento there.
That's a night at night.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Nine at night.
Okay.
Kendra.